On the way to a family reunion, my husband went pale and whispered, "Turn the car around now." I was stunned. Why? Just turn around, please. I trusted him, and it saved us. When I found out why, I never saw my parents the same way again. The plan was simple: leave early, snacks in the back seat, coffee up front, drive a few hours, cross into Canada, hug some people I haven't seen in a while, and pretend to enjoy potato salad. It was going to be normal, borderline boring, which was honestly the goal. I was driving. I always do, mostly because I hate how my husband brakes at the last possible second, and also because motion sickness is one of my many talents. The kids were semi-conscious in the back seat, half watching a cartoon and half arguing over invisible lines drawn across the seat cushions. All three of them, ages 5, 7, and 10, tiny chaos in matching neck pillows. It was fine. Not magical, not miserable, just fine until he said it. Turn around now. I didn't react at first, or I did, but not in a real way. I laughed or smirked, one of those reflexes you do when you think someone's kidding but not funny enough to deserve a laugh. Why? I asked. He didn't answer right away. Just stared straight ahead, then said, "Please just turn around." That's when I knew it wasn't a joke. My husband doesn't do panic. His default settings are calm, and occasionally tired. I've seen him get through a kitchen fire with less tension. So, I took the exit, the last one before the border. It curved off gently like the road itself was offering me a second chance. The moment we left the highway, his body relaxed. Not all the way, just enough to make it obvious he'd been bracing for something. "Okay," I said. "Want to tell me what's going on now?" He shook his head. "Just drive." "Drive where?" "I don't know. Anywhere but there." The kids were starting to notice. "Are we going the wrong way?" My middle one asked. "We forgot something," I said automatically. "What?" "I'll tell you later." The youngest piped up, "Is it snacks?" I didn't answer. My husband didn't speak again for a long time. We drove in silence, 20 minutes, maybe more. Just miles of trees and guilt pressing on the back of my neck. Then he said, "Take the next turn off." It led to nowhere, a narrow access road with no sign and no real purpose. One of those places you only find when you're lost or about to be. I pulled off. He unbuckled his seat belt. "Stay here." He got out and walked to the back of the car. I couldn't see anything from where I was, so I just sat there waiting. My hands were sweating. My heartbeat was doing something weird, fast and heavy, like it knew something I didn't. After a minute, the trunk closed. He came back to my window. "Can you come out?" "Why?" "I need you to see it." He didn't sound angry or scared, just tired and very, very sure. I got out. He walked me to the back of the car and opened the trunk. Didn't say anything, just pointed. I looked. And then I forgot how to breathe. I wasn't scared. Not yet. Fear was still on its way. What I felt in that moment was something slower, heavier, like falling through the floor of my own life. I didn't touch it. I didn't need to. I just knew we were one wrong choice away from losing everything. The funny thing is, I actually thought I was the responsible one in the family, not responsible in a pays their taxes and wears sunscreen way, though yes, those too. But in the sense that I thought I could be the stable one, the one who didn't explode or vanish or lie for sport, the one who tried, the one who offered help when she could afford to and boundaries when she couldn't. But looking back now, I mean really looking, I can see that being the responsible one in my family was like being the designated driver at a demolition derby. They didn't want help. They wanted